recently I was struggling a little bit with my meditation practices because I started coming under the impression that I was broken and I needed fixing. So if you don't know my story, about 2 years ago I started meditating and went to a Dr. Joe Dispenza event, and I was able to heal myself of my illnesses. My irritable bowel, autoimmune, Lyme disease, all that stuff just went away. After that, then it was like, wow, what else could I do? And then it's almost like I got deeper and deeper into, okay, well, I still have this little thing, and I have this emotional thing, and I have this little physical symptom, and this, and I want this gone, and I want this, and I'm going to grow my gallbladder back. And I started like nitpicking all these things about me that I wanted fixed. Now, that's fine. That's fine that you want to perfect yourself and evolve yourself. But I was under the impression that, well, I'm broken, and I'm not going to be better until I'm fixed. It's like if you break a vase and you're trying to get it back together, and you're just like, this is so hard. I want it fixed. Or your car is broken. I need to get it running again. I need it running ultimate, like the way it needs to be. And I was kind of that way about me. And I realized I was not being present with myself and being happy with myself and loving myself. And I kept getting that message too, in order for me to fully heal all of these physical and mental things inside of me, that I needed to love myself. And by putting this label on myself, I didn't really put the label, but it was this realization that I kind of was labeling myself as broken and trying to fix myself. And I talked with a couple friends about this, and they basically were just saying, well, don't look at it as being broken, because we could all say that we're broken, because all of us have something inside of us that we want to fix, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. There's something that we are like, okay, that's wrong. Why is that wrong though? I mean, because we want perfection. And I don't think that's what it is. Like, I'm shooting for this perfection and I'm not perfect, so I'm broken. And I need to get up to this point. I need to fix myself so I can be to this point. But we're not loving ourselves. We're not loving the process. And what if I did get to that point? Then what? Would I still look at myself as flawed and broken? Because I don't even know what perfection really is. Do any of us know? We have this vision of what we want ourselves to be like, and I think we get frustrated that we're not to that point. And I think that's what I was getting. I was like, okay, well, I keep meditating, and it's like, well, this thing isn't getting fixed, and I still feel this inside, and this one pain is still there, or whatever it happens to be. It's just like, you're frustrated, and it gets discouraging. And I'm sure you've heard it time and time again that a lot of times the way that people heal themselves is by finally just stop worrying about healing and just loving themselves, loving life, being happy and whole. They're just looking for this, I don't even know if you want to say a better version of themselves, but they're not like, okay, I see myself without this problem. They just were like, I don't care if I have this problem, as long as I can feel happy and whole inside. And I could tell you, how many times have I gone through this where I just like, duh, I just need to feel happy and whole. I mean, I'm going through my dark night of the soul. That's what brought me out of it. Instead of like, I need to get out of this and I hate this and living in lack, it was just, I'm just focusing on being happy. That's what brought me out of it. And I feel like we always go on these roller coasters, and then I got back down to this nitpicking. Okay, well, I want this fixed, and I want this fixed, and this is wrong, and I got stuck in that trap of, I need to fix this, and this. And I'm like, duh, I just need to worry about being happy and whole. And I did kind of, after that point, go through a little dark night of the soul, if you want, and I had the world kind of crash around me, and all these things had happened, and it wasn't a bad thing, but it was what I had asked for, I guess. And because I was asking to be my true self, because I felt if I'm my true self, I could be happier. So I asked to be my true self, and I had all kinds of things happen. And that usually happens when you ask the world for something, or the universe for something, then it'll happen, and it's not usually in the best way you want it. And then as I was going through all of it, I was like, okay, this is part of the process. I'm not going to be negative about it. But again, I did get caught up in, well, this and this I need to fix, and I need to focus on this, and I feel like I have this emotion stuck inside of me and I need to let it out. And I was like nitpicking, and again I was like, okay, I just need to focus on being happy and whole, and all this will go away. And guess what I did? I focused on just being happy and whole and feeling balanced and one. And guess what? I came out of it. And now it's like meditation is fun. It's almost like meditation becomes a chore sometimes at one point, and it's because it's like, I'm trying to do this because I need to fix this. And it's a task and a chore to fix something. It's like if you've got to work on your house because something's broken. You're just like, oh, it's a task and it's a chore, and I've got to do this, got to do, got that. Well, and if you get involved in it, you're like, oh, this is fun. We get to rip out some drywall and we can paint it and do all this fun stuff and get creative and do something I haven't done before. If you get excited and look at it from a different viewpoint, then the end product is that much more enjoyable. So, bottom line, you're not broken. You may feel you're broken. You don't need to be fixed. In fact, if you can love yourself with your brokenness and your problems, then everything will start to turn around. Because I really think that's the bottom line, is we really need to learn to be present with ourselves and love ourselves. And in that, then you don't even see those things as a problem. You don't even see yourself as broken. You don't see anything as needing to be fixed, because you're just loving life and enjoying life as it is. Then nothing is a problem. That's the negativity. We don't want that negativity. So I'm here to support you in your process, because we all go through it in one way or form or another, in our own personal way, but we all go through it. We all feel broken. We all feel we need to be fixed. You can use all the excuses you want, but this and but that, but this. Stop it. And just be present with yourself. Love yourself. Love the process. Love the shit you're going through. Love the pain you're feeling. Love the events that caused you to feel this way. Yeah, that's hard. But really, once you can love your life, all that stuff becomes a realization like, wow, okay, all that stuff got me to this point. I know it's hard to see that when you're going through it, but through experience and from hearing it from others, you learn to love those experiences, love those pains, love those thoughts, and life becomes more of a journey. It's not a destination. I'm sure you've heard that. Life is not a destination. There's not this perfection. There's not this goal. You may see that, but it's a journey. It's a journey to maybe try to get to that point. And if you don't get to that point, fine. Enjoy the journey getting to that point, because that's really what life is. It's about the journey. It's not about a destination. What is everybody's destination? What is everybody's end point in this life? Everybody's life ends the same. Nobody comes out of this life alive. So why get all about it? Because the end is really the same for everybody. So enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, be thankful and happy with everything that is going on in your life, even if it's hell, even if you're broken. Stop looking at yourself like that, and love yourself and love your life and love the journey. Love you.